Hi there, this is Eitan, and today I'm going to make a review on the CKF Socosha, which is a collaboration between Anthony Marfion from Microtech and CKF, who took the Veksha or Moksha, and depends on which model you look, designed by Anton Melishev, I hope I pronounced it right, and mixed it with the Socon Elite, and they had this cocktail. Now, this one came, I think, a couple of months ago, and like every CKF model in the past years, everyone bought it. They limit this edition very, very fast. They made, I think, only 300 or something like that, with two versions: the satin blade version and the black version. So today I'm gonna make a review on that one. After that, I'll make a comparison review between the other knives that I show you and this Socosha knife. So a bit of specs. From here to here, it's 21 centimeters, which I think it's 8 point something inches. The blade length is around less than 9 centimeters. Okay, I don't know. I think it's 8. It's 3.8 or something like that inches. I'll talk about the I'll do it today with the metric system. I don't want to confuse you. The weight is around 150 grams, which is, this is, I will help you, and to my American followers, I'll show it to you in ounces mode. 5.3 ounces. And the blade thickness is 4 millimeters, a bit above 4 millimeters. So this is it. So let's make a size comparison with other known models. So this is near the Buck 110. As you see, it's shorter, but the blade is much more pronounced and way less than the Buck 110, the classic Buck 110. Near the PM2, so the Socosha is a bit larger if you take the glass breaker over here, but the weight, the PM2 is lighter, and the cutting length and the cutting part of this blade is much bigger. Near the Code 4, it seems like the same size and the same category as for size. Near the CVV Elementum, so as you see, the CVV Elementum is a small medium EDC knife, and near the Socosha it seems bigger. And near my SMF, which I very like, as you see, the SMF is bigger. Okay, so let's go into the parts and stuff. So the blade, like most of CKF knives in the recent years, is M390. It's well made. The grind is very, very good. I used this knife for 2 weeks, and I forgot to thank Mr. Daniel, who loaned me this knife for the review, like many other knives. So thank you, Daniel. I used this knife for 2 weeks. Usually I cut a lot of fabric, dense foam, food, ropes, and a bit of cardboard. This is what I use it for, and I carried it, of course. So this review will be based on how I know that and how I know the knife roll. So let's get back. The blade is M390. The blade geometry is very, very good. As you see, the blade is very, very high. The grind is high, and you see that it goes very, very steep. No, you know, a thick, short, small blade with a triangle or pyramid shaped grind, which you can't cut with it like the M3 had in World War II. Over here at the top, you don't have a swedge, just 2 flats, and over here also a flat. The blade tip is not that thick. It's not gentle. I think it's PM2. Let's compare it. Or actually it is, and I can zoom. Okay, so it's like a PM2, so be careful on that. We have over here a nice flat part, and over here it's blackened. The thumb stud are at really at the back part of the knife, which allows you to open it very easy. It's like snapped open, and they are big and not pointy, so it's very easy and convenient. And they are the back part of the blade, which allows you to use all this part if you go into dense material. You have a sharpening choil, and you can use it also as a partial choil or something like that, but it's not that recommended. Over here you have this jimping, which is chamfered very well. Also the back of the blade is also chamfered. It will do the trick, and it grabs the finger very good. And if you want to do detail work this and you press hard, it will cut you over here, so take it under consideration. The handle itself is made out of titanium both sides, which you have over here this very beautiful carbon fiber, like flat carbon, with those wave patterns inside here. Over here you have these two screws that attach the spring inside. This is of course sort of a framey lock with on I think double row ball bearings. The action is great, but I'll get back to that after I'll finish with the handle. The handle itself is well chamfered and very ergonomic. It's very fun to hold. You have over here the Murphy logo, and over here the CKF logo. And the finish, they place those anodized and stone washy finish is very nice. They blacken the screws like black wash, and you have over here like T15 or T20, and over here T8. You have over here a linear hole, and inside they only milled the back part, so it's okay. The lock is like 30%, and it's solid, and the knife flies out like flipper. This is the Marfion design, and it's really good. It's also drop shotty, but okay, it's really good. No problem here. It's almost will open almost every time. You have over here jimping, as I said, and chamfering is well made. The back spacer is a nice aesthetic design. You have this sharp, nice design aspect with holes. Very nice. And as I said, the knife is very ergonomic. You have at the back of the blade, at the back of the knife, wait a second, at the back of the knife you have this window glass breaker, okay, or however you could, it seems like it's not that connected to the design, and it holds the pocket clip. Now the mechanism to open it and switch the pocket clip, and I'll get to that right, is very simple. You switch, you can put another pocket clip which this knife comes for, or switch it to left, right, whatever you want, no problem. The pocket clip itself is very nice. This is one is the zirconia, zirconium and titanium, and you have another one with only titanium blackened with the logo, which is for use or something like that. Over here it's not that chamfered, and you can feel it in the hand, so you know that it's sort of a hot spotty. The action, as I said earlier, is very good, easy to open, easy to manipulate, and I very like to use or hold this knife. Beside this part, it's very good. But you know, folding blades knife, all of them, the clip is almost every time is sort of a hot spot. I think only in Spyderco and other models. You can laugh at the Buck 110, but this knife is you can work with it more because it doesn't have the hot spot that knife with pocket clip have, and it's very ergonomic. So I think maybe there is a reason it's such iconic design. Never mind. I moved to another. So I had the design, the action. What else? Okay, the knife itself, for sort of a conclusion, unless I forgot something, and yeah, the price. Well, those knives are kind of, I would say, rare. They cost around $600 new. Now you see them on the secondary market around $800, $700. You know, the prices goes up. I think they made 300 of those, 350, whatever. And I don't know if they made 300 with the black or the, but hundreds. Okay, let's conclude that hundreds. And this knife is well made. No doubt over here. If you like it and you collect CKF and you want a nice well made that look very nice knife to use, so and you have the extra $600, go and get it. Now I've seen that other reviewers complain that the pocket clip is very expensive, and you get, when you buy this knife, you get the pocket clip with it and the extra pocket clip, like only titanium. And this one costs around like $80. Okay, so you can sell this knife at around $500 instead of that, and you can choose. I don't know. I don't think that this is what will make the cabbage more sour, or you know, we change the picture, turn the tide. If it will have the pocket clip or not. I think that what will turn the tide if they'll make more, and this will turn the tide. If they had, I don't know, like 1,000, maybe people will buy all the 1,000. I don't know. I can say one thing: it's a good design. It works very well as a knife. I enjoy to use it, and it's functional. If they make, I don't know, they take this model and make it, Microtech will make with the same materials as this model, which cost only $290 or $280 or something like that, it can fly. It can fly because the blade, this blade has a better geometry, and it enjoys the action and the mechanism, and it's very easy to manipulate, and very fun to hold and use. So it can be a good design, not only a luxurious collector's design. It can be also a good functional design. Now a lot of custom-made knives can also fly as a you know, how you call it, mid-tech or other version. So why not? Okay, so this is something that I would gladly use or buy as another Socom, I don't know, Socom CKF or something like that, with cheaper materials and cheaper price tag. This knife can work for a lot of people who don't go and play in the dirt because it has bearings, and you know what I think about bearings. But and it can be, you know, the flashy version of it. So bottom line, it's a good knife. It has two downsides. It's rare and pricey, and the pocket clip over here is a bit of a hot spot, but you can play with it and change it, and you know. So if you like it and you like the design, so fear not, get it and use it, and you will enjoy it. It works well, and you get all those extra parts that CKF send you. I'll make a review that do a comparison between that and the Socom Elite and the Veksha or Moksha, whatever, and we'll see which one. I don't know if you had to choose one of the three. Okay, so but this one really enjoys good grind. Spoiler. Okay, so I hope it helped you. You enjoy this sort of overview review, and have a great weekend. Bye.